Great way to start the month of June. Markets were up all across the board with Russell and Dow 30 joining the rally on last Friday. Pretty strong close across all the indices on Friday. Trend is still up across the board. We'll start with SPY. The trend is still favoring the bulls here as the price getting in contact towards the August 2022 highs at 430 to 431 zone. Something to note is the underlying trend then versus underlying trend right now. Last August, the dominant trend was still on to the downside when we had that rally. Charts had a declining 200-day moving average which made it just another rally in a downtrend. Price came in contact with this zone and made another lower high before pulling back all the way towards 340 in October. But now the underlying trend is something totally different. Price is back above all the dominant moving averages, above the positively sloping 50-day moving average, which makes the pullback viable opportunities than opportunities to load up on short positions. The 430 to 431 area will be the area to expect some sort of consolidation or some sort of pullback before the price pushes towards the next area of interest at around 453 and change. June, seasonality-wise, is meh month when it comes to the stock market returns. This does not mean go short the markets, it's just an awareness. Seasonality is just a bunch of bullshit if the price doesn't back it. Price is the only thing that pays. Blindly shorting the tape because of seasonality is how you blow up. This 430 to 431 area is something to keep an eye out for leading into next week. If they keep pushing higher, that wouldn't surprise me either because the trend is still favoring the bulls. Considering the underlying trend, this area should be used to de-risk on long position rather than opening new short positions. I don't like to play guessing games and short an uptrend only to get my face ripped off as the price continues in the direction of the primary trend, which is to the upside. Now that we got the bird's eye view on what's happening in major time frames, let's talk about the Friday's price action. The tale of two Avwaps. This was the theme as mentioned in the morning notes when it came to the Friday's price action. To talk more about this, we're going to switch over to the S&P 500 futures. Why futures? Because the futures markets are open from 6 p.m. in the evening all the way to the next day evening 5 p.m. It offers you more data, especially if you're trading SPY on intraday basis. It helps you take the important area of interest, what happened in the overnight sessions. So, why the tale of two Avwaps? What's the significance? I anchored the Avwap from the 6 p.m. candle on Thursday evening. Buyers were in control of the trend throughout the night. And then we got the payrolls data at 8:30, where another high volume candle showed up. So the plan was, longer the bulls managed to hold the price above these two Avwaps, the higher prices were expected is the idea behind the same. The point is not to use this Avwap for support or resistance levels, but just to keep an eye out for the money flow on the same so you can just join in on the strength. This is how I identify the trend days before it even happens. After the session opened, you can see what happened. Buyers never let go of these two Avwaps in the futures. SPY sold off intraday from 426 to 424, but look where they found support at, the Avwap from Friday's session open in S&P 500 futures. Once they took back control, it was clear skies for a trade with stops at the lows. This is why it pays to keep an eye out for both. Yes, SPY was under the VWAP for the day, but buyers never lost control throughout the night in E-mini futures. Buyers stepped in at these Avwaps and took the price all the way up towards 429, which was almost one ATR move. It was the $5 move from this area. Everything was given prayer. The plan was solid. It played out perfectly well. When you head towards SPY, you can see how the same reacted. 424 was the low of the day. They pushed forth up north after the test. To recap, leading into next week, 430 to 431 zone is on watch. If they trade above it, we will handle it in real time. For now, this zone is something which I'm keeping an eye out for. The Avwap from today is still going to play a major role when it comes to the price action in upcoming days, as this will be the monthly Avwap as well. Go back and read the notes. Everything you want is given right over there. Patreon members took trades on two stocks. We will cover the same. Both positions are still open. One is URBN, the other is URBN VRRM. Both are in a solid uptrend. Both are breaking out of the consolidation range that it's been on for weeks to months and sometimes years. Let's take a look at URBN first. Weekly consolidation with a breakout after the ER with a post-earnings gap up with almost 4 times the average volume. Stops on the same was given at $29.70, which will be the break under the consolidation range. Once the price captured the Avwap from the ER candle, the trade was taken. Still looking good. No reason from a technical standpoint to make any changes to the position. First cut will be made at around $34 with stops on the runners move towards 1 hour. The next other position is VRRM. Beautiful chart, nice uptrend, breaking out of the multi-year highs. The stops on this goes at $18. I established my position on this last Friday, aiming for at least $20 to $21 up north for 3R for the first cut, and the stops on the runners will be moved up. We had a bunch of stocks on the watch list. They still look decent on the same, so we took the trades on these two alone. If you want to join the Trend Keeps Trending community, the link is down below in the description. Feel free to join. If you found the video informative, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video.